Welcome everyone to Zumba. I'm so glad you guys are here. And I hope you guys are ready to dance, have some fun, enjoy some good music, get some good cardio in. Before we begin, make sure you have water and feel free to drink that whenever you need. If you need any breaks, feel free to take any breaks you may need. We are going to do some adaptations. From our previous classes, we're going to do some repeating moves and we're going to do less newer moves. But we'll go over that during class. If you need any adaptations, a common adaptation for us wheelchair users are our shoulders hurt. So if you have a hard time reaching overhead, you can reach forward or you can just reach up as high as you can. So whatever feels good to you. With that being said, let's start dancing and have some fun. All right, we are gonna continue with our, all right, did I share music? Nope, I did not share the music yet. All right, let's do it. And then Lacey, can you just let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet? How does that sound? Is that okay? Yeah, okay, perfect. All right, so let's start off with our warm-up. All right, here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna open each arm. 3, 4, good. And then both for 5. We're gonna turn our neck, forward, left, forward. 2 more times. We're gonna go up and middle, down and middle. 4 more times. 2 more. And down. Good. We're gonna roll the neck. If you're not able to roll the neck, you're gonna roll your wrist. Good. Good. And keep going. And we're gonna go back with each arm 5 times. Good. Now forward 5. 2. Good. 4. 5. Good. And we're gonna bend the neck side to side. Woo. Good. And now we're going to rotate our neck in the opposite direction and do our wrist in the opposite direction. If you can do both at the same time, feel free. Good. And we're gonna look forward, left, forward. Good. Right. Forward, left, forward. Now we're gonna go up, middle, down, middle, 4 more. 2 more. And good. Grab some water if you need. And we're gonna go into our next one. All right, we're gonna start off slow. We're gonna reach across 4. Good. And now we're gonna go 4. Woo. Nice. And across 4 again. Good. Woo. Up 4. Nice. And we're gonna front press and back. Woo. Good. Keep it going, nice. We're gonna open up to each side. Here we go. And close, open, and close. Nice. Woo. 2 more. And now we're gonna open twice to each side. Alternating side. Good. Woo. Now we're gonna speed it up and reach forward. And reach up, forward. Good, again, forward. Woo, and up. Good, let's keep it going. Across. And up. Good, last round. And up. Good. Grab water if you need. We're gonna start off with bicep curls. So here we go. So bicep curls. Nice. We're gonna reach down, 4. And 4 to the other side. Good. We're gonna go back with each shoulder, 4. Alternating sides. Now forward 4. Good. Bicep curls. Woo! Nice. Good. Almost there. And then we're gonna go down to the side, 4. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Other side, 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Now shoulders, alternating side. 3. And 4. Forward. Good. We're gonna do diagonal reach, down and up. So first up, and then down. Woo, good. Let's keep it going. Yes. Almost there. Nice. Grab some water if you need. And before we start the next one, we are going to go over some moves. All right, so we're going to change them a little bit. So one of our first moves is we're going to circle. So arm circles in the front. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wave side to side. So side to side. I think we're going to do high, and then we're going to do low. So high, high, low, low. Yeah, so we'll do that. And then we're going to just do some drumming. Get that drumming in like we do. And the last one, what we're going to do is our merengue march. So that means we're just going to bring our arms in and out, side to side. And we're going to repeat these moves throughout the rest of our songs. All right, so let's do it. So we're going to start off with circling. Here we go. Circling. And we're going to wave. And down. Woo. Up high. And low. Woo. Good. Again. And then in and out. Oh, drumming, sorry. In and out. Good. Woo. Merengue march. Back to waving. Good. Woo. And keep going. We're gonna go back to drumming. Good, drum all over. Wave. And low. Up high. And low. Good. Circle. Nice. Good, keep it up, almost there. Then we're gonna go into our merengue march. Good. Woo! Nice. Back to waving. Woo, and low. Good. Again. Nice. Good. All right, let's go over our next one. It's going to be a little bit different this time. So for this one, we are going to go back once with each arm. We can put our other hand on our stomach, and we're just going to alternate arms. And we're just going to do that each arm once. So we're going to do that. For our punches, all we're going to do is we're going to do 2 punches to each side. And we're just going to repeat that. So it's 2 punches, and we're going to keep going. And then our last part that we're going to do is we're going to pull our shoulder, elbow, and we're just going to pull alternating arms. So there we go. All right, we've got those 3 movements, and let's do it. Let's start with circle. And 1 arm back. Good. And we keep going. Nice. Good thing, keep it going. Here we go. Good. And now we're going to punch 2 to each side.
Tiene Barranquilla un swing sabroso y sobre todo por ese ambiente tan popular.
Good, keep going.
Barranquilla siempre está de fiesta, siempre está de rumba. Barranquilla siempre tiene un buen motivo para festejar.
Back to opening, alternating sides. Good. Nice. Back to punching 2 to each side.
Sus mujeres en descaderado se ven tan divinas, moviendo la cola al compás de una cumbia que fascina.
Nice, keep it going.
Barranquilla es una ciudad tan maravillosa que todo el mundo quiere gozar aquí en la arenosa.
Opening.
Por eso yo me
Nice.
Barranquilla tiene un no sé qué.
Punch,
Y cuando
2
empieza
to
el
each
carnaval,
side.
se prende la arenosa y se oye el rumor de un pregonar. Quien lo vive, quien lo goza. Y si el niño mete un bola y un arrebato, se prende Barranquilla con todos sus barrios en el 84.
All right, here we go. Open. Nice.
Empieza la rumba y no tiene fin. Barranquilla tiene un no sé qué. A bailar la cumbia.
And we're going to pull with each elbow. Woo.
Barranquilla como te
Good.
quiero. Esto es para gozar.
Nice. Back to punching 2 each side.
Tremendo swing que tiene Barranquilla, mira, la rumba no tiene fin. Barranquilla tiene un swing y su mujer es tan linda, bailando cumbia puya y el más vale. Barranquilla tiene un no sé qué, mira cómo baila,
Keep
mira
going,
cómo
keep
goza,
punching good.
mi gente no
Woo.
tiene fin. Barranquilla tiene un swing
back to opening. Here we go. Woo. Nice. Good. And back to punching two. Each side. Open. Good. Let's slow it down. All right, grab water if you need. All right, so this one's going to be different too. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with 2 arm stretches. So we'll do 1, come down, and then we're going to do 2 and come down. Good. So we're going to do 2 arm stretches. Then what we're going to do is the teacups. We're going to do 2 to each side. So we'll go out 2 and then out 2 to the other side. And we're going to repeat that. Out 2 and then out 2. And we'll keep doing that. And then the last one we're going to do, we're going to open wide and then close and kind of cross your arms. Okay, so open and close. Open and close. There we go. And this one's going to be slower because we just did our salsa. So now we'll do our cumbia song. All right, so let's do this one. Oops, did I go too far? Yes, I did. All right, starting off with that stretch. And let's go. And down. Good. Up. And down. Good. 2 teacups to each side.
Amor, tranquila, no te voy a fastidiar. Mi suerte estaba echada, ya lo sé. Y sé que hay torrente dando vuelta por tu mente, amor. Lo sé, no digas nada de verdad.
Ay.
Si ves alguna lágrima, perdón. No temas, no hay cuidado, no te culpo.
All right, here we go.
Ya
This is
lo
the
sé,
opening
la
and
vida
closing.
es así.
Open and
Tú
close.
te vas, que yo me
Good.
quedo aquí.
Woo.
Y ya no seré tuyo, seré la rata bajo la lluvia.
Couple more. And now, big stretch up. And down. Good. Again. Up. And down. Good. 2 teacups to the side.
Lo sé, no
2 to the other.
digas nada de verdad. Si ves alguna lágrima, perdón.
Good.
Y sé que no has querido hacer llorar un rato y
Good. Keep it up.
amor. Si alguna vez nos vemos por ahí, invítame un café o hazme el amor.
Last
No
set.
hay cuidado, no te culpo del pasado.
And we're gonna
Ya lo ves,
open
la
and
vida
close.
es así.
Good.
Te vas, que yo me quedo aquí. Lloverá,
Couple
y ya
more.
no seré tuyo, seré la rata bajo la lluvia y maullaré.
Big stretch
por
up.
ti.
Good. And down. Again. Up. And down. Good. We're going to open wide and close.
Es así.
Woo.
Tú te vas, que yo me quedo aquí. Lloverá y ya no seré tuyo, seré la rata bajo la lluvia.
Almost there. Keep going.
La vida es así. Tú te vas, que yo me quedo aquí. Lloverá y ya no seré tuyo, seré la rata bajo la lluvia y maullaré.
Couple more.
Y
Good. All right, grab some water. We're gonna go into our next one. All right. For our next one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll those arms and we are gonna roll forward and we are gonna roll back if you can. If not, do the best you can. So yeah, forward and back. When we hear the horns, we are gonna do the same motion that we've learned, which is the elbow pulse, alternating side. So we're just gonna do that. And we're just gonna repeat that. And then our last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some drumming, but we're gonna do it to the 4 corners. So we're gonna do left high, left low, left high, and left low. Good. All right. So that's again circling. Sorry guys. And then when the horns play, we're gonna pull and then drumming in the 4 corners. All right, let's do it. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Good. So we're gonna go forward and back. Ooh. Good. Nice. And back. And then we're gonna pull, alternating side. Woo. Good. Keep it up. Back to rolling forward and back. Forward and back. Nice. Forward and back. 4 corners. Nice. And again. Good, keep it up. Woo. Last one. Okay. Good. And then we're gonna roll forward, roll back. Good. Forward, back. Nice. We're gonna pull each elbow. Woo. Nice. Almost there. Keep going. Almost there. And then we're gonna drum to the 4 corners. Here we go. Nice. Keep it up. And we're gonna pull each elbow. There we go. Woo. Nice. Feel that music. Nice. All right, grab some water. All right, so for the next one, we're gonna do the same thing that we learned, which was opening and closing. We're gonna do that. Opening, closing. We're gonna do some waving. We'll wave. And then we're gonna do some teacupping. So to the side, to the side, to the side. And we're gonna repeat these throughout the whole song. And then last, we're gonna just do some drumming. So yes. All right, let's add all those together. And we're gonna do. All right. So So we're opening and closing. Here we go. Open and close. Woo. Good. 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 And we're gonna wave coming up next. Here we go. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Nice. Open and close. Woo. Open. Close. Wave. Woo. Good. And we're going to teacup twice to each side. Good. A little bit faster this time than our other one. And open and close. Sorry, guys. Open and close. And close. To each side. Good. And we're going to drum, and we can drum all over. Nice. Open and close. Open and close. Nice. And let's wave. Oh, just kidding. Still opening, closing. Nice. Open, close. And now wave. Woo. 2, 3, 4. And again. Nice. All right. We are going to do the next one. Oh, this one we're going to keep the same. So as our previous week. So there we go. Single, single, double. And again, single, single, double. Good, let's keep going. Nice. Single, single, double. Good, we're gonna roll the boat each side. Diagonal back to the hip. Let's wave the arms out to the sides. Good. We're gonna do 2 circles down, 2 up. Good, again. Again. Last round. From the beginning. Single, single, double. Good. Single, single, double. Make arms out of the side. Thank you, Beth. And we're gonna do 2 up, 2 down. Good. Single, single, double. Single, single, and double. Woo! Nice. Let's row the boat. Good. Arms out to the side. Good. 2 circles down. 2 up. Again. Good. Last time. And up. Good. Single, single, and double. Good. Woo. And good. Nice job, everyone. All right. So for the next one, what we're going to do is we are going to do opening the arm, which we've done already. All right. So we're alternating sides. Just open the arm once. We are going to do 2 teacups to each side, woo, like we've done. And for the last movement, we're just going to open wide and close, open wide and close. And we've done that in our warm-up. So those are the movements we are going to use and repeat. So let's do it. All right, here we go. All right, so open each arm. Good. And we're gonna 2 and 2. Good. Open each arm. Good. Side to side. Back to 2 teacups. Good. Nice. We're gonna open and close. Open and close. Good. Woo. Nice. Back to opening. Alternating sides. Woo. Nice. 2 teacups to each side. Back to opening. And 2 teacups. Woo. Almost there. And on our way out, we're just gonna clap. Oh, we're still going. Woo. And now we clap. There we go. Woo. Nice. Good. Nice. All right. So we're changing around our salsa that we've been doing. So it's going to be less moves, and we're going to be repeating some of our other moves that we've been doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do rowing the boat 4 times. Or no, I think we're just going to continue. Okay, so we are just going to keep rowing the boat and we're going to alternate sides. So diagonal, pull to the hip, diagonal, pull to the hip. Good. So that is one movement that we are going to repeat. And then the other is, again, with our salsa, we're just going to punch 2 to the side and we're going to punch 2 to the other side. Good. And then we're just going to do some circles with the arms as we are familiar with. Yeah. So let us get started with that. So we'll start with circles. Good. Keep going. And we're just going to row to each side. Let's go. Woo. It's a little bit speedier. And we're gonna punch 2, 2, 2, 2. Gotta keep going. Good, back to rowing. Good. We're gonna punch 2 to each side. Back to rowing. Good. Punch 2 and 2. And let's circle.
Oye, José, ya veo que tú me tienes miedo. Anda, escóndete que si te cojo, ja, tú vas a ver dónde tú estabas.
So we're gonna row 4 and punch 2. Again, row 4 and punch 2. Row 4 and punch 2 to each side. Good. Row 2, 4 and punch 2. There we go. 2 and 2. And we're gonna go back with each arm as we've done before. Woo. Nice job, everyone. And circle. Woo. You can speed it up if you want. And we're gonna go back to rowing 4, punching 2. Here we go. Good. And 2, and 2, and row 4. Good. And 2, 2, 2, and 2. Row 4. Oh, I'm just kidding. Circle. Good. Woo. Nice. All right, grab some water. All right, we are gonna keep this one the same as we've been doing. So arms out. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Woo. Good. In and out. Up and down. In and out. Up and down. Good, keep going. Wipe the window. Woo. Good. Open and close. Nice. Wipe the window. Woo. Okay. In and out. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Woo! Again. Last time. Open and close. Okay. Woo. Out to the side. Forward. 2. Side. Forward. Again. Woo. Again. Almost there. To each side. Forward reach. Last round. In and out. Up and down. Yeah. Nice. Woo. All right, let's slow it down before we get to our cool down. All right. Start with circle. And keep this one the same as well as the previous week. All right, let's go up with one arm. Up with the other. Up, down, up, and down. Again. We're gonna snap, snap, and down 4, and up, and down, up, and down, again. Good. Snap, snap, down 4, good, and up, down, up, and down, again. Good, up, down, up, good. Let's snap, snap, down 4, up, good. Woo. And one more. Up, down, up, down. Let's drum. We're gonna drum everywhere. Good. Woo. And we're gonna up, 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 down, up, and down again. Good. And we're gonna snap, snap, down 4. Let's do that again. Good, down 4. Up. Up. And snap. Up. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All right, we're gonna move into our cool down. Here we go. All right, we're gonna start with 3 deep breaths. Start with our first one. Up. Exhale and down. Good again. Up. And down. Last one. Up. Take a deep breath in. Down and exhale. We're going to do our side stretch. Good. Then we're going to come down and go up with the other. Let's bring our hands behind our head. And we're gonna look up, opening the chest. Good. Let's bring our head down nice and gently. One side. You don't have to hold your head, but you can if you want to. Good. And let's bring it down to the other side. Good. And let's slowly roll our neck. If you're unable to do that, hand circles. Nice and slow. Good. And let's go in the other direction. Either your head or your hands. Good. Open up our arms, rocks 1 in front. Okay. Let's open up again and cross. Good. Big stretch overhead. We're gonna look up. And hold. If you can, we're going to bring one arm behind the head. Good. Switch sides. Good. We're gonna go down, reach towards our toes, or as far down as you can. Good. We're gonna come up, nice and slow. Nice, and we're gonna do shoulders. Roll them back. Good. And we're gonna keep rolling. Roll forward. And last one. And we're gonna give ourselves a big hug. We're gonna hold. And now we're gonna look down, stretching our neck. Good, bring your neck back up. Open up. And we are gonna cross one arm across your chair. Hold and look over the shoulder. Good. Back to center. And we're gonna do the other side. So across and look. Good. Let's come back to center. And we're gonna end with 3 deep breaths, just the way we started. So deep inhale. Exhale. And number 2, inhale. Exhale. Good. And exhale. Ooh, nice. And shake out anything that needs to be shaken out. Ooh. Thanks so much for dancing with me today. I had so much fun with you guys. I want to thank everyone for coming to class today. Hope you guys got a good workout in.